The final festival is here, and yet the door stands, as closed as it's ever been, yet with an all-new seal. A flame to represent the bonfire, smoke to represent the spirits, and sparkles to represent winter. All the pieces are in place, and yet the door stands unmoving. So, for the meantime, you guys want to see another hunt guide? No, don't be afraid. I'll make sure that I go over all of the lore stuff, just in a different video. This video will be dedicated to this festival's hunt. We have a lot of cache locations to hit, so let's get to it. So to start the scavenger hunt, you gotta come over here, talk to the dude, just make sure you go through his dialogue. I'll sit down and read it though. Then you select the first location, and we now have an image, as you can see here. Well, there you have it. Just travel to the location displayed by the image, claim the cache, and return to me. Just a heads up to anyone following the guide, you have to do this one first before you unlock any of the others. My fast pass will account for this, of course. Okay, so this first area, it is a gate of some kind. We're already starting off with one that's not exactly free, because it's the front of the Debtless Tool Merchant's building. It's not exactly hard, but like, certainly a little harder than the usual first ones, which will be like in Ragni or something. Oh, that's a cool animation, and a reward voucher. Going back to the festival worker, he congratulates you on finding the location, and he gives you the first reward, which you can get through the reward list. This being this year's Emblem of the Heroes. Simply an item that shows that you are here. Though we often focus on heroics and fame, I think that every person in this world has a good story to tell. Anyone can be a hero, after all. Why not you? Awesome 100. Now you can talk to him again and press 1, and all of the cache locations that are currently available will be shown. At the time of recording there's only a few, because I actually want to get on top of it for once, instead of doing it all last minute. Anyway, let's start going through the dailies. Cache number 2 looks like it's the spot where the, it's somewhere in Nivla, I remember, but I forget its significance. Oh yeah, this is where the bowl merchant ended up after Alekin got moved. And in front of this rock and flower where the bowl merchant is, there is also the second cache. Very nice. The third cache appears to be at a windmill, but I also see trees with like red fruit alongside what looks like mountainside. So I think this means it's close to the Little Wood. And it looks as though the third box is right here, in front of the tool merchant's windmill in the Little Wood. The fourth cache seems to be in a little more of a obscure location. Looks like it's a bit underground, perhaps, or in front of a wall, and there's bars in the way. I'm gonna take a wild guess before I give up. Oh man, got it wrong. Right, turns out this festival has hands. This is only daily number 4, and to get to it, you need to go to this crane in Nemrekt and activate the crate crane secret discovery by activating it and having it pick up this crate which is blocking the way. From there, you can move in and find the 4th mystery box. Honestly, I'm quite interested to see how far this goes now. Right, number 5's a bit easier. I hit this cave all the time when I'm going for unleveled loot chests for like my weekly or something. As you can see, this is the tree that's in the cache, and near the base of the tree is the 5th cache at these coordinates. That one was a lot easier than the 4th one. For claiming 5 caches, you get the Charm of Twilight, which changes the world to sunset time on client side. Right, the 6th one, okay, that's somewhere in the mesa, clearly. I just wonder where. Alright, this looks like the place from in the map, just, where specifically is the box? Oh, it's just behind the waterfall. Very classic video game, isn't it? With the ASMR of the waterfall accompanying us, looks like the next location is a shack somewhere in Nisak. Oh, that looks to be it. Is it? Yeah, it is. Cache number 7 is in front of this house, which is near the great bridge that leads to the Trom's jungle. Daily cache number 8 is located in this weird structure in the middle of nowhere, a little bit northwest to Pirate Town. Oh, that's that cave entrance, right? Oh, yep, there it is. Daily cache number 9 is in the entrance to the Cultist Passage, out here close to the entrance of the Light Forest. Did you guys stop that? Right. Oh, come on, that's easy. Daily cache number 10 is, as predicted, right in front of the Great Gate to Fruma. Come on, open. For 10 caches, you will receive the Unidentified Hero's Mask. It's a nice little helmet that's themed based off of Siegfried, if I'm not mistaken. Looks like we're back to being clueless! To get the 11th daily cache, you first need to go towards these dark cultists on the road to Time Valley. As you can see behind their campsite, there is a cave. Go through it, it's totally linear, and you will arrive at this altar with the 11th daily cache. The next one... Oh, whoops. Daily cache number 12 is contained inside of this ruin/construction site, which is right on the border between the Dark Forest and the Light Forest. Oh, I know that tree. I freaking climbed it at one point. Daily cache number 13 is inside of this tree house in the Levigar Plains. Okay, that kinda looks Troms-ish. Oh, yep. Looks like I found the guy. Daily cache number 14 is in front of this guy in Troms. Target practice. This one had me totally stumped. Daily cache 15 is located in front of the target practice area, in front of this fortress inside a Canyon of the Lost. What is this place? Daily cache number 16 is at the top of this weird fortress in the Kandor Forest. I don't think I've ever been here before. To get daily cache number 17, go to the north end of the Kandor Forest to this cave, and then just go down the cave. Daily cache number 17 will be waiting at the bottom. Nice boat. Daily cache number 18 is on this dock in Caucus in front of this absolutely fantastically built boat. Whatever builder did this, well done. That's amazing. Oh, Rock. Daily cache number 19 can be found by going to this elevator on top of the Molten Heights. By going down it, you will find daily cache number 18 right outside. Probably somewhere in Nisak again, right? Not Nisak. Daily cache number 20 is actually located on the very top of the Frozen Heights here in Rock. The reward you get for 20 normal caches is the Minstrel's Tuna, which gives sprint regen, and soul regen to all nearby players for 5 minutes, but the effect will be halved outside of the Festival of the Heroes. Do I even need to say it? I don't know where this is. Whoa! The final daily cache is inside of this structure, which is on the border between the Sky Islands and the Canyon of the Lost. Let's go! Now that we've gotten the easier dailies out the way, it's time for the harder weeklies. Okay. Alright, so the first weekly cache is in this oasis really high up above the Elmridge Desert, where you can fish for carp. Specifically, it'll be inside of this building. This one seems like some underground thing, but there's a lot of underground areas in Wynn. I might not be able to get this one. I honestly wouldn't have found this one without help. Go to the Time Lost Sanctum, and look south to find this kind of ruins area. Then if you go down this kind of like ruined corridor, you will find the second weekly cache next to a loot chest. Woohoo! Third one. Okay, that's somewhere in the desert, but also I've never seen that structure in my life. Honestly, this cache reminds me of why I like Wynncraft. Stand out in front of this building by the Elmridge Bank, go through, take a left down this ladder. This will lead to an underground area through a vault door that leads to Elmridge's Lost Well, with the cache right next to it. The reason this reminds me of why I like Wynncraft is because, like, a secret like this is something that before the festival you only would have found if you took the time to explore what the creators built. Especially since this doesn't really have any gameplay functionality, just a fun little secret area. So it's fun how this really rewards, like, the super eagle-eyed players, because I had no idea this was a thing. And now that I do, I can really appreciate that it's here. For anyone curious, by the way, it doesn't appear as though there's anything down here but water. A normal well through and through. By the way, I don't know if this is intentional or not, but having citizens spawn down there is a really fun hint that this building has, like, an accessible bottom layer. Just an awesome secret. Looks like we got a little treasure hoard, huh? To get weekly cache number 4, come to this little cave entrance here on the border of the world near Legendary Island. Hop in and go through in a lovely little straight line. And at the very end you will find weekly cache 4, sitting atop some absolutely scrumptious pirate booty. Weekly cache number 5 is in front of this tool merchant in the Durnal Jungle. Did I say in front? I meant to say up this parkour to his right. Looks like a house or structure in the Light Forest? Weekly cache number 6 is inside of this house on top of the mountain near the entrance to the Light Forest. I think that's somewhere in Caucus looking at the mountainside. Weekly cache number 7 is on top of this egg in this giant bird nest. Funny thing about this particular cache, by the way, is that it seems hard until you press M and realize the bird nest is so big you can see it on the map. Funny. Weekly cache number 8 is certainly somewhere. Weekly cache number 8 is on the Frozen Heights. Specifically, if you go to this upper area and then jump up here, you'll find this interesting little outcrop with a fishing rod and the cache inside of the water. The final weekly cache is someplace that I do not recognize. Shocker. The final weekly cache is inside of this cave in the middle of the Canyon of the Lost. So keep an eye on my coordinates as I walk in a straight line. Oh. Okay, mate. To the last weekly cache. For getting 30 rewards, you get 12 reward vouchers. Nice. Oh, there's bonus caches. Well, time to go through these. Oh, come on. Bonus cache number 1 is inside of this well near Maltic. To enter, just go into the water, and then look around to find the air pocket, and you'll poke through to find bonus cache number 1. And again, caches like these make me appreciate the detail put into the Wynncraft map, because like, why is there just a random storage of like carrots and crates under this random well, which basically has no significance, has no like mini quest near it even, and it's basically just a little wheat farm. A tent? There's like a million tents in Wynncraft. Right, so bonus cache 2 is located southeast of the abandoned mines. It's up in this like really cozy little alcove with a fishing spot and some trees and a tent. And inside the tent is where you'll find bonus cache 2. I only fully realized this when I explored the ocean border, but I just love that there's little things like this tucked away that rewards players for looking past the bounds of gameplay. Okay, what? Alright, so it turns out, in this gateway to ancient Nemract, you can actually jump on top of the gateway and land through the roof of it to find a secret room, which contains the 3rd bonus cache. I'm gonna sound like a broken record here, but again, the detail in the Wynncraft world is so cool. Oh, another tent. Looks like bonus cache 4 wants to ramp things up, because this is a tent on the northern ocean border. The fastest way to get here is to sea skipper to Dead Island, and then just kind of swim or fly or whatever. But damn, this is making you explore the ocean border, that's crazy. What is that? I'm sure if I've been there before I would have gone aha, but I really have no idea. Alright, so this one's a little crazy. This is at the top of a waterfall that's on the east side of Theseed, all the way up at the top of the canyon wall. And of course, there's just an item frame with an egg here. Why not? Ugh. To get bonus cache number 6, start at the Chiseler's Cavern. Progress through the cave until you make it close to the cave exit. From here, take a right and fly over this wall over here. And behind it, you'll find a startlingly brutalized villager and bonus cache number 6. Get well soon, mate. Bonus cache number 7 is up to the left of the Temple of Legends, in front of this little enchantment table here with the corrupted Watchers. Uh-oh, Spaghettio. I don't recognize this. Shocker! To get bonus cache number 8, start at this sandy outcrop near Relos and enter this little underwater cave. Within this underwater cave is a tent with bonus cache number 8. What is that? To get bonus cache number 9, go near the entrance to the Drail laboratory, but instead take a left into this cave. Progress through the cave until you eventually happen across this water, and in front of it, bonus cache number 9. Whoa. Okay. Jarvis, pull up the wiki! Never mind, the wiki doesn't have it. Jarvis, pull out the Wynncraft forums thread! To get bonus number 10, first, start at this weird mansion on the edge of the Wind continent. From here, turn around. You see that spot? That's your target. Try to land in there from up here. Ah! Within the hole, you'll find this little underwater cave. Progress through it until you find this structure here. Take a right into this building, then take a left down this corridor, another left, up the ladder, and there you will find it, the final cache of the video. Also, can I just mention, has anyone been in this cave before this update? Like, this is just in the middle of the ocean. Why? For 2 bonus caches, you will claim the message in a bottle. For 4 bonus caches, you'll get 12 reward vouchers. For 6 bonus caches, you'll get 12 more reward vouchers. For 8 bonus caches, you'll get 12 more reward vouchers. For 10 bonus caches, you will get the Seeker's Honor 2024. This badge signifies its owner's accomplishment of tracking down every single bonus cache in the 2024 Scavenger Hunt. And you know, let's just have this in here for fun. I'm gonna open all 87 of my reward vouchers and see what's in them. There should be 88, by the way, but I accidentally opened one and got these. Right, let's go. Oh. I thought this would be faster. I'll, see you guys when I'm done opening these. Now that I'm done opening them, all of the rewards are on this bank page. So if you 100% the Scavenger Hunt, this is roughly the amount of rewards you should get from all of those reward vouchers. Oh yeah, on your screen is the Fast Pass. I'll add that it's cut into a first and second journey because there's too many caches for a Wynncraft inventory to carry. Godspeed, Fast Passers, you have 3 days. And so, that just about does it for the Hero Fest. Nah, just kidding. We actually have one hell of a puzzle to do. This has been Duoface, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, when I finally open the Festival of the Heroes door for the 2nd time. Happy hunting!